All right, folks, let's get you back inside that Michigan courtroom where we've been following a preliminary hearing in the case against 41-year-old Jarvis Butts. Now, he's accused of killing 13-year-old Naziah Harris last winter. Prosecutors say evidence shows that Butts, who knew Harris's family members, allegedly groomed Naziah starting in 2022 when she was just 11 years old. Now, she was pregnant when she was killed, and Butts was allegedly the unborn child's father. I'm going to get you back into that courtroom. We're watching the police interrogation of Jarvis Butts. Detectives are questioning him about his text messages and his last interaction with the victim. Let's listen in.
Make sure we come up right.
What's her real name? Naziah.
You know about when that picture might have been taken or where?
I don't.
Did she look like that last time you saw her?
No.
What she looked like the last time you saw her?
Yeah. Long braids.
Any color in the braids?
Not that I know of. Matter of fact, she didn't even last time I saw her.
Okay.
So it wasn't even done, so I don't even know what it was. But you talking about back and forth between her and that's how I'm trying to base it. So she went back and forth about that anything. But that's how I seen her. She's with her hair. Yes, she was. She was back and forth because the room, Mr. Penny, was sweet. And we stayed next door. So she was going back and forth with the next door. They were in the basement at the grandmother's house getting her hair.
And I'm pausing at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 6 seconds.
All right, so here they're fast forwarding. Remember, this is a preliminary hearing. There's no jury. This is just for the judge. So this is something you can do in a preliminary hearing. Let's get back inside.
Not that I don't know. Like I said, not that I can recall. But you can hang my phone. I'm over there quiet. Okay. So, you do some these phones. Go ahead, Mr.
No, I'm just trying to think about this stuff.
Okay. So, when I was asking you about you had any contact with text message or did anything with phone driver, you said that you did, you don't have any contact with like that at all. Because, you can't think of the last time she talked to you. Right off the top of my head. Were you supposed to meet her anyway? No. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So it is.
Pausing at 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 37 seconds. I'm playing at 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 44 seconds.
Girls are younger, as fast, and things like that. So, not usually nothing, but some of these girls, we can't just. I gotta ask you. I can't. So I do a lot. So can you kind of help me out, like, what went on with that, or point me in the right direction? I'm not saying it. No, I'm not saying it. What I'm trying to say is what happened. Like, I can't tell you. Why would she be texting me that if you wasn't reading? So you're supposed to be at the house. It's okay to be at the house. That room, her and my blood. So I'm supposed to pick them up at that house, at that grandma's house on Jeffrey. Okay, from time to time I had talked to them, and I did tell them that they communicated the location she had put at my grandma's house. They're supposed to be that because they got to school whatever time. I was with my daughter to get out of school. I don't pick them, I don't pick one up without the other. By one. I don't pick one up without the other. It was in
Pausing at 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 54 seconds. And I'm playing at 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 47 seconds.
Okay, did she ever confide in you about like having any troubles with, with girls and boys?
About the situation she had with some girls. Like, supposed to get jumped on something like that. I'm not sure anything about that situation. These people are on. I'm sitting up here right now. Everybody like that.
Why do you think that why would you have to know each other?
So what are you talking about, Mike? So we're talking about the number that she called me from. Like I said, called from different numbers. The IT, text now shit.
So right. So I can delete your number.
So you delete. I don't know why she would say my number though. Because anything that we do, like I said, it's always like that. And when they call me from text now numbers. What it is, everything is in my phone. Y'all have possession of my phone. Take a look at it, go through it. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know why she said you need my number.
So you saying that you didn't meet her, right?
I'm Jesus. I didn't meet her that way.
I was Jesus.
Like I said, she sent me that text message. I was going to take them up. We never got a chance to anything because
Who you on this line?
Is that one more issue? We were doing a job interview.
Online?
Right? Yeah, we were doing a job. Mobile job. I don't know where that is.
And I'm pausing at 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 42 seconds. And I'm playing at 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 53 seconds.
What was she supposed to come to?
Did you tell a little more about anybody that she was just, let's
I told my child's mother that I had that she had texted me. Yes. Yeah. That's all that she had texted me and I asked what number was this. She was like, I don't know. I gave her the number. She said she didn't know what number that was.
So you see that y'all had correspondence the day before on the 8th?
Yeah, from the same number. What does it say?
So
It said, what are you doing?
right, that's you.
That was nothing what I was doing?
She's saying that she asked me you was at work and you responded what you doing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So y'all had a back and forth conversation.
Not like that. I mean, like I say, they call me when I have jobs, and I told you when they have them, I have
So
jobs.
that's the way that the minutes, and again, I'm just trying to understand you.
All right. So I can try to catch up.
No, you wait. Listen, again, at the beginning of the conversation, you asked did you ever speak with her on the phone or text message? And you said that you either speak with the grandmother or you speak with your child's mother.
Or they call me and ask me and harass me, and I call the grandmother and let them know that they did that.
But here, you have a back and forth conversation.
I think what is the conversation?
All right, he's digging a big hole for himself there. Let's bring in our guest still with us, criminal defense attorney Robin Nunn. Robin, these interviews are so important to police's case, which is why, defense attorneys, we always tell folks don't talk because they have information. They know that she's been texting him. They know the content of those texts, the fact that she planned to meet him on the day she disappeared after school, the fact that she told him back in September, this was a couple of months before, that she wasn't having her period. So he knows what's going on, and he's denying a lot of it, denies the last time he saw her, says it was at grandma's house when they know he saw her after that. So all these things are the way you really build a case.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was a little concerned because the conversation seemed pretty casual between the police officers and him, but I do believe that they're beginning to get into the weeds. They're beginning to show him the text messages. They're beginning to ask the tough questions that need to be asked in terms of, what exactly is this relationship? It's obviously highly unusual to be texting back and forth, having conversations with a 13-year-old girl when you're 41. But that seems to be what the dynamic of the relationship was. But getting to the bottom of what he and their conversation and relationship was is going to be really key in terms of this hearing and determining whether he'll be charged with this crime or not.
And unfortunately, it's unusual under most circumstances, but obviously not for Jarvis Butts, right? This is something that he seems to make some sort of, it's almost what he does, and it's just crazy. I want to go back to this preliminary hearing part. Again, I want folks to understand the standard here is very low. The rules of evidence are sort of relaxed, so the state's allowed to move their tapes back and forth. Normally, there would have to be some agreement between the parties, but ultimately, talk about the fact that the standard here is very, very low.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. On some levels, they don't have to prove everything. They don't have to bring forward every witness, every DNA test, every text message. They just have to make a reasonable showing that they indeed can charge and indict this individual for this crime. And I think that's where we are at this point. We have someone who's disappeared, and I think that they're really trying to set forth that this is the person who did it.
Yeah, no question about it. Probable cause is all they need to show. Robin Nunn, thank you so much for being with us tonight. As always, we'll see you again real soon.